Every time when I speak of honoring someone, I always intertwine it with the timelessness and agelessness of kindness of a human being. So in as much as we are celebrating 40 years today, there's something that with every single one of us is timeless and it's ageless. And that is your heart, that is your soul. Meaning that the kindness that we have been seeing, you have received me in your house with your wife several times, and it had nothing to do with the fact that you are turning 40. And I would like to believe that every single one of us who is here today, we are here because of the kindness and the love and the acceptance that we receive from this family, regardless of the age that they are in. So today we are celebrating 40 years. It's a milestone. But more than it just being a milestone of saying life begins at 40 and all that, but the timelessness and the agelessness of your kindness towards every single one of us that you've had an encounter with in this room is what stands out today. Meaning that even if you were celebrating 12 years, even if you were celebrating 50 years, but if you were not kind enough to us, if you were not welcoming enough to us, we're not going to be here today. So today we want to celebrate you not because of the age of 40 and everything that 40 is interpreted as, but the inner self that we have all had an encounter with and we have loved and we have appreciated. I don't know how many times I've gone to the Mabasa household because I never really stayed there for more than 30 minutes, but every time when I get there, it's always war with her because she wants me to sleep over. That's how kind this person is. So when you think of such people and when they say, please come help me celebrate, come help me honor this person, that kindness that they've always showed you is what humbles you to say, listen, I will answer to the call. So every single one of us here who's gathered today, we are gathered because of the kindness and the heart that God has given these people that we are sitting here with today, who are celebrating today. And we are saying that because of Chibizerwa, Chamiru Yabo, not Chibizerwa Chaureba Kofara 40. Because if you were just a random somebody who has never shown us any kindness, any love, or anything like that, now nobody is about to go for 100, we're not gonna come. But today we are gathered here today because of the kindness of your hearts. Because of the rivers of living waters which flow on the inside of you. Because we are tapping. You know the kindness that I've seen in your family, in your household. Every time when I get there, I feel like, you guys, I feel so small. I feel so small. The way you love and you accept every single one. Because so you can understand. But when I get there, I feel like I'm part of the family. That's because of the kind hearts that these people, and welcoming that these people have been towards me, and I would like to believe that they've been that towards every single one of us who is in this room. So today, as we're going to be honoring and doing a toast, and we're saying that we're honoring Mr. Mabasa. Not only are we honoring you for the 40 years that you have existed in this world, but we are honoring you for the good deeds that you have done for the 40 years that you've been on this earth, and the good deeds that you are still going to do, the lives and the hearts that you are still going to touch, and the people that you are still going to hold with your hands and say, let me help you cross, let me help you get to the other side. Because it is those encounters, it is those first impressions that people say last that actually make you who you are today, that have actually gotten us to drive from wherever we're coming from, all four corners of the globe, and we gather here today and we say, we are not here because you are 40. We are not here because Hahani managed to just pull off this surprise. I came to your house several times taking measurements for them. You didn't even know where I was. I was like, you go, no, I know, share where. Then I would go out, you would know that you wouldn't even know what is going on. But we're not here to celebrate that. We are here to celebrate the heart of hearts that God has given you. I love what the man of God what the man of God was saying when he was preaching here, because it really speaks to the heart that God has given you. Because in as much as when we know that when we transform and we're going to be going to heaven, the number of years that you have lived on this earth will not matter anymore. Only your spirit will matter. And that spirit says a lot about the good deeds that you have done on this earth. And we are here to celebrate that, and we are here to encourage you to say, keep on doing everything that you've been doing, because you've been touching hearts. Continue touching hearts the way that you've been touching hearts. We want to honor you today as a great man who has shown and led by example in your family. Your kids are beautiful. You've done an amazing job, and we admire you for that. And we admire you, the good work that you do. You know what? You're such a humble person. I love you guys so much. We're going to start with the toast. I don't know if one person per table can do the honors of opening the bottle. But yeah, if we can all grab a glass, because we want to honor this man, Mr. Mabasa, not only for the 40 years of his existence, but we want to honor him for the hearts that he has touched, for the lives that he has touched, for the lives that he has changed. And we want to encourage him together with his family to say, keep on keeping on. Keep on doing the Lord's work, because every single thing that you are doing, not only are you going to be recognized just by us sitting here and saying we appreciate you, but you're going to be recognized by God. When you get to heaven and God says, my son, what did you do? I sent you to planet Earth, my good and faithful servant, what did you do? You're not going to say, you know what, I've been popping bottles the way that we're popping bottles today. It's going to be about the lives that you have touched, the lives that you have changed. Somebody has decided they're not going to take their lives anymore because they had an encounter with you, because you just showed them kindness when you were walking down the road, or when you were standing in a queue somewhere in Pick n Pay, and you were kind towards somebody. You shared a word with somebody, and they just decided that because of that, they're not going to take their lives anymore. That's what you are going to be held accountable for. Can I ask you, ladies and gentlemen, to just do this one thing for me? From the humblest part of my heart, if you may rise on your feet, so we honor this man and toast to his life. Thank you so much. We are toasting to Mr. Mabasa to say his heart of hearts in every single thing that he has done for the past 40 years of existence. Whether he did something, he touched your life when he was 10 years old, when he was 20 years old, when he was 30 years old, there has to be a reason why you are here today. So whatever it is that he has done that touched your life, whatever it is that he has done to make you look at him and see this great man that we are looking at and seeing today, I want us to toast, to say to God that, Lord, give him that heart. Continue for him to be the same, that heart. Let that heart be the same, so that he can continue touching more lives, and then when we do 60 years, we'll be times 10 as we are here. Cheers to that. The second toast, we are going to toast to, I believe in speaking things into existence, Mr. Mabas. I believe in speaking things into existence. Everything that your heart desires. There is absolutely nothing which is impossible with God. So I believe that everything that your heart desires, if you say it, in your prayer, in your meditation, in your secret places, if you say it, and you say, this Lord, this very thing right here, is what my heart desires. I pray that you give me this. I pray that for the next 40 years, this is what I'm writing down, and I'm saying, this is my bucket list. This is the things that I desire for myself. This is the things that I desire for my family. We're going to toast so that every single thing that, they don't necessarily have to be shared with us, but whatever it is that is in your heart, because I believe that we desire and we aspire to become something until the last day, until the day we die. Whatever it is that is in your heart, that you desire that God gives you, we are going to toast in affirmation and in confirmation and in standing with you in prayer to say whatever it is that your heart desires, we are interceding for you right now with a toast. And we are saying that God is going to give you exactly that. You are going to come back when we celebrate another birthday, and you're going to testify about that which you said when we were standing here today, when we were celebrating your 40th birthday. You said, on this day, I said, God, this is what I desire that you grant me. And you're going to come and testify to us. Let's go to that. Okay, and the very last one, yeah? The very last one, okay, we're gonna do the very last toast. So for the last time, hey guys, I think I'm gonna blame the pastor because Zalwani just came today. Now I'm on my Zalwani mode. I believe that when Jesus is in the boat, there's absolutely nothing that you should be fearful of. There's absolutely nothing which is impossible. There's absolutely nothing that God cannot do. So I would like to believe that as we are sitting here today, and we are celebrating this family, we are celebrating this man, and we see the good things that the Lord has done for them. Jesus is in the boat, the very same boat that we are all in right now. And we are going to tap in. We're going to tap into that grace. We're going to tap into that anointing. Whatever prayer that Baba are praying, copy and paste in the name of Jesus. We are copy and pasting. And we are saying, we are tapping in. As as we are celebrating today with you, we're going to come back and say, you know what, on that day, I tapped in, Chef. I tapped in and I said from every speaker who was speaking, from everything that was happening on that day, there's a thing or two that I learned, and from that thing which I learned on that day, I took that home with me. From a sermon that was said on that day, I took that with me, and today I can testify and I say my life was changed in this area because of that which I learned on that day. So we're going to toast to that, to say that we believe that in this world that we are in, because when our neighbors are being blessed, that means after you is me. So when after you are done being blessed, I'm next in line. So because we're in one boat of people who are so blessed, in your perfections and imperfections, you are so blessed. I want you to believe that you are so blessed. And in those blessings that God has blessed you, we are tapping in. We are tapping in. Let's close to that. So I would like to believe with the rocket that really go.